Now, for the most underrated item in the game, and it's in my opinion the most brokenly busted right now, we've actually already talked about this one. Can you guess what it is? It's the Amulet of Restoration. For this item, you need to get the Amulet of Dispersion from the Haunted Cemetery, which is quite a common drop, and then you need to upgrade it with the Vial of Soul Extract, which is not quite a common drop, from the Spectral Penitentiary, but it is damn worth it. First, the stats, which you just can't cry about. It gives 60 HP, 60 MP, and free of all the other 6 stats. So as far as total value gets, it's pretty damn good. But the effects are way better. The weaker effect is called Last Stand, where it makes it that if you shoot below 20% of your HP, you get healing, berserk, and armored for 4 seconds, and this has a 30-second cooldown. But the much more overpowered effect, and the main reason why people would be using this ring, is the ability called Soul Concentration, where if you take damage below 20% HP, you gain invulnerability for 2 seconds. And heal 120 HP with a 30-minute cooldown. Now at first thought, you'd probably think this isn't too crazy. A 30-minute cooldown? Are you out of your mind? And only a 2-second invincibility? You must be trolling. There's a lot of things that you will overlook at first glance. The crazy thing is that this invincibility can actually make you unkillable in the game. How it works is if you look at your health bar and look at the portion which is lower than 20%, as long as you take hits that would only reduce your health to a HP amount within that 20% HP, you will gain a 2-second invincibility, even if it's a shotgun of bullets. Like if you're running through the carcinogenic biome with all of the insta-kills there. However, if you get hit by a shot that would skip that 20% amount remaining, it will kill you. That means it scales really well with HP, since the more maximum HP you have, the bigger that 20% remaining buffer will be, and you'll be able to take higher damage shots and be safer. And with the 30-minute cooldown, it does actually take a whopping 1800 seconds for it to refresh, until you can abuse the invincibility again, but it actually resets every time you enter a new instance, like a dungeon or Nexus. So something many players do is, as soon as this invincibility procs, they Nexus to refresh it, and then they do almost whatever they want until it procs again, and then they Nexus again and repeat. With this strategy, there's literally no risk of dying, as long as you know ahead of time there won't be any shots that exceed that 20% of your HP, where the invincibility will always proc. Now, even though I believe this is the best item in the game for the average player, I'll never use it because it's chicken mode, and I'd rather equip more damage. And I hate nexusing. If you've watched me for any amount of time, you know this too well. But for everyone that isn't crazy, this ring is great for learning new dungeons. Just make sure to check the wiki pages for shots that could bypass the ring's damage, also take into account getting exposed and cursed. It's also great for Moon Knight villagers, since that 2-second invincibility proc is often all you need to pass a second phase you're having trouble with.